that button.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is it.
There are going to be...
So unfortunately, there were budget cuts, and all three of us had to stay in the same room. So we just wanted to bring.
Yeah, we just kind of had to make do. Unfortunately, Jimmy snores, but Trevor's a great cuddler. So
it's
it all kind of
a queen size bed, 3 guys. It was a good night.
What happens when you become the B squad?
Right.
The old guard.
You're washed up.
You get put in a room together so they can bring.
We weren't really in a room together,
Okay.
but. We wanted to bring you guys a little video. I think Jimmy's got some tweets and stuff, some questions from people that he's loading up, and we're just going to do like a little pre-playing the game live com. Well, these guys have played the game.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
It was great. You missed out.
But we're gonna.
I got to play it tonight, I guess.
It's gonna be kind of like a podcast, I guess. We're just gonna talk about Modern Warfare, what our expectations are, what we want, what we don't want. I mean, we could start off with that just down the line while I'm looking for stuff like. We're playing it later today.
We are.
So,
and we are going to be able to bring you guys gameplay. We can't tell you exactly when. I think most people can probably figure out when that is.
What is? We'll start with Trevor. What is one key thing you want? One key thing you don't want? What brings you back to COD? Because
I mean, I like what I've seen a lot of so far. The gritty, realistic, modern shooter. Like, I think that's what a lot of people have been asking for.
visceral.
Visceral, yes, that's a key word that we really need to always include every single year. But, I feel like that's what everybody's been asking for, and in my mind, that's what I've wanted. Is that something that's going to be able to stick around and keep people interested for long enough? Who knows? What I definitely don't want to see is just microtransaction craziness like we've had every year for the last few years. And I know it always starts off good for the first couple months, and then we just dive off the cliff into ridiculousness. And I hope that doesn't happen this year.
I made a video about that yesterday.
As soon as Q4 is over and Q1 hits.
Yep.
Well, the big thing is though they just made that promise. I mean, the promise was made
but
the other
made
day.
That promise every
I know.
year.
Yeah. I'm saying they said we're going to try to keep it realistic. We're going to try to keep it grounded. But once you get past the initial launch phase of hype and the shareholders get involved.
Yeah.
I mean, Brad, what's one thing you want, one thing you don't?
It's almost exactly the same as T. Martin's answer. I want a relatively realistic military shooter. Call of Duty's been apocalypse, space, Grandpa World War II, space, robots, remake. And finally, after like so long that like 90% of the OG players have left the franchise, we get an actual military game, which is what made COD such a dominant brand.
Yeah.
I'm a little afraid that all the jetpack kids aren't going to like it.
I mean, we saw that from the original reaction from the gunfight mode.
Rainbow Six. I don't want to play Call of Battlefield.
Yeah.
And it's not, dude. For anybody that played Rainbow Six for more than like 5 minutes knows it's not Rainbow Six. And the same as you, I don't want the microtransactions.
Right.
Every year, it'll be good up until like mid-January. Then all the Treyarch guys will come back from break.
No unicorn gun? No growing horn?
No.
No spinning airplane hogs with highlighting colors.
You know, for Blops, that was actually kind of okay. Black Ops is a little sillier.
Yeah.
But like, remember World War II, you ended up with these crazy like green and blue colors and like leprechauns.
Right.
Well, okay,
There was a little leprechaun running around the map.
to be fair, that was based on a real historical event. My grandfather fought in the Great Leprechaun Battle in Nuremberg.
Right.
He
such a brave man.
I know. He didn't get the pot of gold. The little guy escaped. But you can look it up in the historical fiction section right between Ancient Aliens and what is it? Stonehenge. What actually is it?
Yeah.
So I'm different. Microtransactions are going to be in the game. It's going to happen. So asking or saying you don't want them in the game, it doesn't really matter because they're going to be there. It depends on the abundance.
I know they'll be. What I'm asking is that they're not ridiculously egregious that it splits the community and pisses people off.
Like,
that's what I don't want.
Or like giving a pre-order bonus on a pistol and then a month later charging the pistol.
Why can't we just go? Was it Ghosts that we had where you could just buy the weapon pack? You could just buy the gun for $5.
Like $3.
Yeah.
Like, let's just do that. I mean, that's not. I would rather get a free weapon, but let's not have to spend thousands of dollars on supply drops.
Let me put on my Activision executive hat and let me ask you, why would I sell a gun for $5 when I could not sell the gun to 1,000 people for $50? Like,
the one thing I want is I want content. I want launch day content like Modern Warfare 3. I want 50 guns. I want 16 to 18 multiplayer maps. Obviously, Spec Ops, all the different modes. I need something other than just TDM multiplayer to grind this game for more than a month or two. Real quick question. Do you guys want Battle Royale in Modern Warfare?
Yeah. I do.
I want it.
A Modern Warfare themed battle royale, which I played on COD Mobile.
I think it
was
would be
really
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
I do.
There was
I know a lot of
positives
people
with
are like,
Blackout.
oh, Battle Royale, it's so outplayed. And I do feel like it has kind of gotten to that point. But I think a Modern Warfare Battle Royale would be
You
cool.
put Rust right in the middle of the map
Oh
and
my
make it the
God.
high tier loot zone.
Oh.
No,
That would be
Rust,
pretty
higher
sick.
chance of getting a sniper rifle.
Yep.
Right there in the middle.
Intervention right on top of it.
Okay, another one before we get into the questions. The other day, the art director came out and said that the watch on your hand actually it syncs to your PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and it actually tells the time, what time zone you're in.
Right.
Pretty cool. People gave him a ton of crap because they said, "Why are you focusing on that?
I think
you should be
that's
focused
stupid.
on development." He replied, he rebutted and said it was easy. It didn't take away from development. Do you think we're too sensitive?
No, I think those are the same people that put red fins on their cars to get faster.
Yeah, no, seriously. Whoever was complaining about that, you're an idiot. Is it a needed feature? No. Is it cool?
It's
sure.
freaking cool. I thought it was cool.
It's gimmicky, whatever. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but that would take 2 minutes of coding for somebody to
Right.
put in. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Yeah.
It's a realistic game. We're not doing lasers. We're not flying. It doesn't orbit a black hole. We're not doing crazy particle effects. And they have a new geometry engine, which is 5 times more powerful. It takes like no system resources and no effort to make a little wristwatch that tells you the real time.
I'm mad you could put a slightly unique new feature in this
I
game.
thought it was pretty
Why
cool.
would you do that?
Did you see people making jokes about like now we're gonna have a bunch of microtransaction watches and you get the epic Rolex
Oh my
and you
gosh.
get the cheap Casios and stuff?
Oh, that would be so
That may
sick.
not be a joke.
Just
that may be,
diamond studded out.
That
Just-
may be the angle.
different watch
you can get like a
you can get like
Oyster Rolex.
you know like
crusted
the
out.
you know like the Mickey Mouse watches that have like Mickey's hands, but you can have Captain Price on your watch like telling you the time. Oh, that could be cool.
Oh, God.
Oh no, you get Riley the
That's
dog.
what we were just talking about, getting away from unicorn horns and stuff.
But okay, so soldiers
But I
in real
wanna wear
life
a
carry
Rollie.
little things. They don't go around in bright pink camo, but every now and then soldiers have little trinkets and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's get into questions. Mauricio Hernandez. Nope, sorry, Mauricio, not your question. Jake Zimmerman. Question for T. Martin. Are there any guns you want them to bring back from old Modern Warfare? Are there any guns you don't want? I mean,
Yeah, literally everything.
What are your top 3 that you want?
3-round burst M16, UMP, and an intervention.
Did you say the 3-round burst M16?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you want that back from COD 4?
I loved it.
What?
It's a great gun.
Why would you not love that gun? I don't want the ACR. I want the M4 that we already saw in the 2v2 mode.
We got the Deagle
There's
back.
so
We got
many.
the
Yeah, the
revolver.
Deagle's back. The RPG is back. The old school, like, I want to see an RPD in there. I like the RPD back.
I
in the
did
day.
like the
It's in
RPD. What about
It is.
the FMG9s?
There's something similar to that.
How about 1887s?
Oh man.
Akimbo?
You know they're going to be in there.
They have the cowboy rifle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Something-
Brad, same question. 3.
I'm a big fan of Fabrique Nationale guns from Belgium. So FNFAL, FN57, FNP90. I think is the AUG Fabrique Nationale. I'm not sure, but all of those
I'm not
guns
sure.
I really would love to see. So far, we have no 57. We have a P90. I didn't see an FAL, so we're missing a few of those.
Okay.
And outside of that, I've been super happy with the gun selection as is. They're all like
It looks
real
pretty good.
world, realistic
Intervention.
guns. No, they're real guns that they can't use the real names for licensing. I don't care about the intervention. I'm not 5 years old. It's just a sniper rifle. You can put a skin on anything. It doesn't matter.
What do you
to
want
me.
back, Jimmy?
Wow. I don't know. I'm 5 years old. That was the one I wanted back. Obviously, have we seen the MP7?
Yeah, we have seen the
Yes,
MP7.
yes.
And there's like an
Okay.
MP10 or there's like another MP and a UMP and a
Really?
TMP. There's a lot of submachine guns.
I want the Striker.
That thing was
Oh,
fun.
man.
I want the Striker back. And you know we're getting the Spaz 12 back.
AA-12.
The Spaz 12, the AA-12. Yeah, I want some shotties. I want shotties to come back.
I want slugs in them, man.
All right,
Slugs are fun.
Brad.
Yes.
From Wargaming, this is my question. What do you think about weapon customization in the new Modern Warfare? Just from that little trailer we saw, one gun, literally all kinds of different... I mean, they made the gun look like completely
Insane.
different guns.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a guns and ammo fantasy game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the guy who goes to the gun range, he's got his gun, and you ask, oh, what are you shooting? And he could say, I've got an AK. But he'll say, I've got a blah, blah, blah Belgian model SKS with this, that, and this receiver and blah, blah.
That's what this game is made for.
Yeah, pretty much the guns and ammo guys, which that's me at home in Texas, so I love that. And also I like that you can put, I think it's 4 attachments and an optical sight on your gun by default. And
Wow.
I don't think they take up any of your Create class slots. I can't remember exactly how it worked. But just like, there's like 40 or 50 attachments for each gun, and each gun had unique
Wait,
ones.
seriously?
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 different kind of foregrips. You had like your potato grip, your angle grip, your vertical grip.
And they all have different effects?
Yeah, and you have like different receivers and barrels and sights and stocks, and then that was just on some guns. Like some of the goofier ones, like the cowboy rifle, had more like era authentic things you could put on it. So I'm super happy with the gun customization. There's going to be a lot to do, a lot of things to learn as well.
Lots of in-depth videos to be made.
Lots of tips with T. Martin to be done.
Tips and
we'll
tricks.
see.
Are you guys on the same boat as me? Where I'm advocating bringing down camos. I liked it when gold was the pinnacle.
I think it would be awesome if gold was the top. I don't think we need a dark matter or any of that. I think gold should be the very, very tip top.
I could see maybe one more than gold, maybe diamond if it wasn't like egregious.
Okay, diamond could be.
But you can also argue that's what started where we are today.
Or some kind of super high tier, but it can't be like bright glowing sparks and spikes.
Right.
It needs to look something kind of like an obsidian black that's been polished, like something you could actually put on a real
something
gun.
that looks realistic. And
But
I think
see,
that's the kind of stuff we're going to get in the beginning.
You think back to Modern Warfare 2 and 3, like fall camo, red tiger, blue tiger, that's not realistic.
People aren't going to...
But at the same time, like, I really miss those.
People aren't going to get excited, though, are they?
No.
Not the new kids. Not
Because
the new
COD has
players.
jumped the shark so far. Like, I still have people telling me that chasing somebody in an alternate dimension in Infinite Warfare so that we can have an interspatial battle before we reemerge to the regular plane of existence is fundamental to any first-person shooter game.
Killstreaks. What do you guys want out of the Killstreaks? Do you want Modern Warfare 2 just overpowered, absolute devastation?
Oh, yeah.
We saw 3. We saw the
Juggernaut.
the Juggy. We saw the light man vehicle, which looks like a 2-man vehicle. Looks like a driver and somebody on top of the 50 cal. And we saw the white phosphorus, which is actually very controversial.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you...
Game's controversial. I got all of those.
What do you guys want?
We are. Did you earn those yet?
No, you can't earn those in gunfight, Brad. Can't earn those in gunfight, buddy.
I thought you guys were allowed to talk about.
Yeah, we can talk
You
about.
can talk about it.
They've already made it public somehow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can talk.
So did you
talk
get the
about it.
tank?
no. I got shot by the tank.
Well, guess what?
You were probably in the tank.
Yeah, I was in the tank.
We can talk about it.
Was I in the
Yeah.
middle? Was it in the middle of the street, or is it the one that was in the park?
This is going up today.
Yeah.
There was 2 tanks the whole time we played.
You
Chase
guys got
one, I
the
one.
go ahead to be able to talk about.
Some. I don't think we should talk about all the tank mechanics, but would you
Okay.
not say that it's powerful?
Okay.
But see, did you die in the street or in like the side like?
Dude, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I got shot by it.
Is it you drive it? Is it 2 people? Or
Can't
can we
talk-
not?
I
we
probably
can't talk
shouldn't talk
Okay,
about
that's
that.
Fine.
White
Sure, Brad.
phosphorus-
Just keep all the secrets to yourself.
White phosphorus is just like a regular grenade.
Off camera. I feel like we're about to get in trouble.
No, the Juggernaut was cool though. Bro, I've already put all this stuff on
We're
Twitter.
getting into
This has been on
dangerous
Twitter.
territory.
It's on Reddit.
Okay.
It's all been there since yesterday. Other people
Okay.
was talking about it.
All right.
You can just blame me. Everybody else
Okay.
does anyway.
Blame Brad.
No mini-map. Thoughts?
Nobody asked for that. But I haven't played it, so I can't say if it's a bad thing. I know they're going for the more realistic aspect, which that does make sense. I feel like it's going to slow the game down and make it a lot more campy. Just like, again, I haven't played it, so I have no experience, but I think that's what would happen if you took mini maps away in any other COD game. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Slight disagree.
Okay.
In COD, you're always staring at the minimap looking for the little dots to pop up. And if you think about your player behavior, you're just kind of like meandering and shooting at what pops up. And then if you see a dot, you just change your behavior. I feel like you're an amoeba chasing food.
Right.
When you take away the minimap, you actually have to use your ears and think a little bit.
Okay.
So, and it also helps you focus on the actual game and what you're doing and not just like staring at the upper left-hand corner just waiting for somebody to reveal themselves.
Yeah, but when you're at a disadvantage like I am, I feel like I need that crutch of the mini-map.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I ever use the mini-map like that. I think I'm always running around doing my
stare at the
thing,
mini-map.
looking at the screen, and then the mini-map is just an aid to be like, oh, they're in this direction. So then I run in that direction, I try to flank around, and it's...
Better than me. I'll legit stare at that minimap.
Really?
Yeah.
Weapon variants. Do you think there'll be any weapon variants in the game, as in, i.e., AW variants?
I hope not, man. That'll be depressing.
I hope not.
You talk about something nobody asked for. That's something that nobody asked for. They could do Modern Warfare remastered variants, which were great.
M16
right.
Obsidian Steed. UMP Speakeasy. Let's do it.
It was Intervention Silver Bullet.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Last question. What do you want out of the Battle Pass? If we get a Battle Pass type deal. Has it been? Are we getting a Battle Pass type deal? Has it been announced at all?
I have no clue.
They're always saying
They're gonna do a Battle
new,
Pass.
innovative, different.
We're going to get a Battle Pass.
Yeah.
What do you guys want out of it?
Not a season pass, but a battle pass.
Right.
We all get.
You know there's going to be 2 grind lanes. There's going to be a free one probably and then a
that's
premium.
fine. But it should be like basically you just have to copy Fortnite.
If you can copy and paste Fortnite, go for it.
Yeah, you
'Cause
don't have to.
They
reinvent
killed
the
it.
wheel.
They.
You've
do it
experienced
perfectly.
COD Mobile's Battle Pass. What do you think of it?
It's actually not so bad. It's pretty. You get like if you go from tier 0 to 100, you get like 4 or 5 guns and a bunch of skins and stuff.
Okay.
The guns in this one are not cosmetic, but what that means is you can pay like $5 or $10, and as you play through, you'll get all the stuff, and that's okay by me. I just don't need it like Black Ops 4. How if you do the battle pass, you still have to buy supply drops to get the weapons.
We just need something to play for. I think leveling up and prestiging and going to level 1000 is kind of played out. I don't have any interest in that anymore. I haven't in a long time. I know there are some people out there who like that grind, but like I want something different to play for and something more exciting to chase.
Do you think you'll be playing it 3 months after launch?
I hope so.
Me too.
I haven't in a long time, and I really hope I do this year.
If you can give a message to Infinity Ward right now, what is it before we go see this?
Don't f it up.
I thought it'd be
This is
pretty
pretty
cool.
fun.
I thought about
This
it.
is
Kind of
interesting.
fun. I think they're
Let
going
us
to
know
love
what
it.
you guys think.
Yeah.
You should always film on hotel room beds.
We should have
Well,
filmed in
Brad had a different idea of how he wanted us all set up in here, but
Can we film that intro real quick, just to tack on to the end?
That should be our outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
I know, I sure did.
he's got sweat pits going on. This is disgusting, man.
Okay, you'll find. I'll put them away.
What's up, guys?
We'll see you guys later. This is good. This is content.